Okay, we'll make a start for part one of the post-game press conference for the Group B game between Sweden and Finland. Finland winning a classic EuroBasket game, 93-90. We have Coach Rippinen and Victor Gadefors with us. Questions in English, please, and please tell us who you are when you ask the question and the organization that you represent. Thank you. Coach, can I just start with you? Short question, but not necessarily a short answer. Your comments on what was a phenomenal game?
Oh, congratulations to Finland, first of all. Big win for them. I'm very proud of the way we approached this game, and it was a lot of ups and downs and a difficult place to play for us, and we stuck together. We kept believing in what we do and the plan we made. The guys are playing for each other. We have 25 assists split on many guys, so I'm really proud of that. I'm also very bitter that we put together a performance that's good enough to win at this level, but still can't get the result. So it's divided between those two emotions, and we have to get better.
Okay, thank you. Victor, your views about the game?
I'll say a little bit the same as Coach. I mean, I'm happy that we really fought from the first minute to the last minute. But I was just say our execution and some small details in the end of the game wasn't enough for us to win this game today.
Okay. Questions?
Coach, obviously, Lauri Markkanen is just one person in a squad of 12 for Finland. But what was the defensive strategy you had for him? Because especially in the first quarter, he got most of his points from the line, and he was made to work very hard for that. So just your thoughts on the defense on Lauri tonight.
Yeah, we had a different plan depending on what type of attack he was trying to bring, if it was full court with the ball or in the half court running off-ball screens. Of course, in general, we wanted to make sure he had few touches and in tough places, wanted to be physical. I thought we did a good job in the beginning. Unfortunately, it led to a lot of free throws. So that was tough for us. But I think our guys that defended him, and as a collective unit, we have one or two mistakes and they cost 5 points, I think. So he's an incredible player, and I have all the respect for him. But the plan, I think, was good. The execution was solid, and still at this level he would score 28 points.
And to both of you as well, you now move on to the game against Germany. Germany, with a 30-point win today over a strong Montenegro side. Just for both of you, your thoughts going into that game, and what did you see from the German side, particularly in the second half of that game?
We have two coaches assigned to watch our future opponents, so I will be honest and say I have not seen 1 second. So I cannot answer that question. I hope that Victor also focused on this game, but give your own answer.
Yeah, I would say the same. I mean, I would say all of us was fully focused for this first game, and then we will take the next game after that.
Coach, can I just, for both of you, in fact, can I just ask you one final question? Obviously, disappointment at the loss, but the performance was incredible at times from so many different players. That must give you some confidence, and it's about tournament basketball, which is a process which you talked about in the pre-tournament process. How are you going to look at the next stage of the process with that and use the performance, because the performance was excellent?
Yeah, I think it's important to have a nuanced analysis of this, both bring the good things and how they came about, and then also look at the things we can do better and where future opponents would try to hurt us. But like we talked about in the press conference before the tournament, this is our identity and our style, and when you involve so many guys, it takes a little bit longer time to find each and everyone's role and space, and for them to get to know one another. And it took us all over the summer, but I think this game showed how we want to play basketball, and that's very positive for us.
Okay. And one final question for you, Victor. You were at EuroBasket a number of years ago now. Your experience now compared to then, is it still EuroBasket? Is it still great? How did you find coming back?
I mean, first of all, it's amazing to be back. I mean, it was a really long time ago, and I was really young at that time. So honestly, it's just amazing to be back. To see how they fixed everything here in Tampere is amazing. With a full gym like this, it's amazing to play. It makes it fun.
Okay. All right. Thank you both. If there's no other questions, and good luck for the rest of the competition. And it was a tough one tonight, but every single fan enjoyed the game. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll start the second half of the post-game press conference for the Group B game between Sweden and Finland. Finland winning 93-90. I don't think it's too much to say. That's a classic EuroBasket game. We have Coach Ovi and then Max Hooney with us. Coach, firstly, congratulations, and a hell of a basketball game. What's your initial comments?
Yeah, you said it. First of all, big credit for Sweden. I've been repeating it past weeks here that, you know, they're a very good team in the perfect age, and players who have missed EuroBasket so many times, they were for sure hungry to arrive here and played well. For sure, we can do much better, but on the other hand, this is typical EuroBasket opening game if we think about our past tournaments. I'm very proud of a spirit how we finally got the first victory.
Thank you. Aidan, your initial comments to a game. Congratulations, perfect game for you from the field, and how do you feel?
I feel great, but you know, always the first games are a little bit tough in tournaments, but I know we can learn a lot, and till the next game, we got to prepare differently and just be ready.
Okay, questions? If you could let us know who you are and the organization you represent, and obviously the questions are in English in here. So.
Coach, just your thoughts on Mika's performance, obviously particularly in the latter half of the fourth quarter when you got, you know, 2 buckets, key stop, and really was all over the place, doing those intangibles that every coach loves. Just talk to me about his performance tonight.
Yeah, I think he's one of the guys. He's still young. Unfortunately, he was out preparation games, only the last one he played, so we need to be calm with him. But I guess everybody saw already that he's kind of an X factor, lighting things up, and that's what we needed in that moment. Was it 72 after third quarter? So we needed some lift, and definitely he did the job. But I think that's something like it's very typical in a close games that somebody gonna do something, so then others will follow. Somebody makes shots, but Mika was bringing a good energy.
I know most people don't like to look ahead, but in like say 2 to 3 years time, maybe even 5 years from now, this is to both of you. Where do you see his limit? Where do you think he will be in the roster? Because there's a lot of people that think that he could be the next Markkanen.
Well, he's been with us 2 summers, and he learns so much every day. Now I'm not talking about crossover or windmill dunks. I think about other things. Since you keep on learning, you are young, humble, and you have a quite good tools to be good. Sky is the limit. But he just needs to keep the same spirit and learn from the older guys and working hard.
Like Coach said, he's learning a lot, but I think so now 2 years, he's growing as a player, but also as a kid or as a man, and you can see from his game how it's getting better every time. And like Coach said, he's X factor of the team, and he can make big plays.
Just a final one from me, just for Coach. You go into the next game against Great Britain. It was a very, very hard-fought loss for them today against Lithuania. They were in the game for most of it. What do you know about Great Britain, and how are you preparing for them?
Well, absolutely. They are similar for Sweden, that they are very hungry for the tournament. They can play fast tempo, and of course, Yeboah is one of the guys today, was sensational in that right moment. So there's a lot of things to focus on. Honestly, in the tournament, you need to tune up your own game also. So let's say that guys, we will watch with the guys this game a little bit what we can really do better to reach our level, and we start to focus on Great Britain tomorrow afternoon. But once again, game that we gotta respect a lot and go into prepare for the hard match.
In the back.
Lucas Catilus from Basket News. Lauri Markkanen in the fourth quarter took a pretty nasty fall and grabbed his leg. Just to be sure, is he okay to continue with the tournament?
Yeah. He was there till the last second, so he was able and able to play, and no worries.
Swedish Aftonbladet. Ludde Håkansson had a good game for Sweden. Can you say a few words about him and his game?
Well, I think he's one of the examples, like about the stories. Like he's been carrying the national team for years. Had some great matches before us. We also felt some heartbreaking losses to miss the tournament. So we don't have to talk about his skills. I'm honestly just happy that he can be here in the EuroBasket, carry the team. He's still not so old, but having these moments, and for sure we can do some things better, and we will watch the film. But great player. That's why here in EuroBasket you play against the best ones.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you very much, Coach. Thank you and congratulations, and good luck for the rest of the competition.
Kiitos.